In this week's Parsha, the Pasuk says, Kisira chamor senacha ribit sachas masoi, v'chadalto ma'azoi v'loi, ozer tazevimoi. The mitzvah of Prika, perhaps you will see the donkey of your enemy buckling under its weight and you won't help. You have to help unload the donkey. The Gemara Pesachim asks, what does it mean that you see the donkey of your enemy? Senacha. How could it be that somebody has a soine? The pasuk I'm first to love in the Torah, you're not allowed to hate your fellow Jew. So how could Torah say, perhaps you will see the donkey of your enemy? How could you have an enemy, according to the Torah? So the Gemara answers, it's talking about somebody who saw he saw somebody doing an aveda, saw another Yid doing an aveda. And then there's a mitzvah, then you have, under certain circumstances, there's a mitzvah to hate him. And that's what it means, that that a Yid has an enemy. Now the Gemara says in Bab Mitzvah that we know that if you have a case, there's another mitzvah in the Torah called Te'ina. You have to help load the donkey. Besides the fact that the mitzvah of Prika, unloading a donkey, there's a mitzvah of loading a donkey if the owner needs help. And the mitzvah of Prika, of unloading a donkey, comes before the mitzvah of loading the donkey, kasar balachayim. When the donkey has a lot of weight on it and it's buckling under its weight, you have to first unload the donkey before you do the other mitzvah. However, if you have a situation where it's oyev lifrek, the soine litain, you have your good friend, and he needs his donkey to be unloaded, and you have an enemy which he needs a donkey to load. So it's mitzvah b'soine. You have to go first to the enemy and help him load the donkey even before helping your friend unload his donkey. And why? Because you have to be kaif your yetzer hara. You have to subdue the fact that this is your enemy, and you have to subdue your yetzer hara. So therefore you have to go and help load your enemy's donkey first. So Tais asks the question, the only reason why you have Bechlal, he's an enemy, like we said before, Al Pi Torah says that what if you see you're another Yid doing a Aveda, so you have to hate him under some circumstances. It wasn't Makabel or rebuke. You have to hate him. So why is there an Indian over here that there's a mitzvah that you have to go and help load the donkey first of your enemy to be kaif your yetzer hara, to subdue your yetzer hara, if it's a mitzvah to hate him? The Taisus answers, yeah, true that in the beginning there's a mitzvah to hate him, and the reason why you're hating him is because there's a mitzvah to hate him. But then we know that that when you hate somebody else, now there is the other person who you hate starts hating you back, because whatever's in your heart and the other person, so in the other person's heart is reflected back to you, and now that other person who you're hating, it's a mitzvah, but he's hating you back. Now since he's hating you back, so now you have another hate against him, because of the hate he's reflecting back to you. Now this second hate is already not a mitzvah already. So therefore there's a mitzvah to be tayin, to load the donkey of your enemy, which you're hating even more than you're supposed to, so to speak, because of the kviyas you have to be kaif your yetzer hara. So you see that it's not important to know that that even if sometimes there's a mitzvah to hate, like it says in some circumstances. However, you have to make sure it's only everything I'll be Torah. You have to be that kind of person that the only reason that the hate in your heart is only because Torah says. If there's a hate which is extra on top of that, not Al Pi Torah, that's already yetzer hara. Like the Friedrich Rebbe said, that When somebody came over to him and told him about people that, oh, you have to hate, it says in Shulchan Aruch that you have to hate these people, and there's different halachas in Shulchan Aruch about not helping them. So the Friedrich Rebbe said that's the last section of the mamash last simon of Shulchan Aruch. First, you have to learn the whole Shulchan Aruch, and then you'll get to the last simonim. In other words, if you don't learn the whole Shulchan Aruch, if you're not a Torah person, so then you can't say, I'm doing the mitzvah of sinner against a fellow Yid. If you're mamish on that level, that you're talking about the Gan Shulchan Aruch, you're a Torah Yid, then you could be maybe in that. You could think maybe you could think you're in that level. But the main thing is, like the Alpha says in Perek Lamed Beis, mitzvah of Gamken, the mitzvah of Ahavas Yisrael.